In which city do you live?
I live in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indiana.
Yes.
Are you a fan of Indiana Pacers?
More
No?
Lakers.
More Lakers. You are a first draft pick of LA.
Yes,
Yes,
30 years ago.
Yes, 27 select.
23rd.
And then why come in Italy and play in Milan?
The Lakers traded my rights to the Atlanta Hawks on draft day, and when my agent went to speak to the Atlanta Hawks, we just really couldn't come to an agreement on the contract. So he presented me with an offer to go to Tracer Milano or Olympia Milano, and it looked like a great opportunity for me, and so I took that option.
Tell me about Dan Peterson.
Dan Peterson's is first a great man, an awesome coach, and I consider him a wonderful friend. He was very helpful for me my first year in terms of just not only basketball on the court, but as a friend off the court as well.
You win with Milano a championship and EuroLeague, Coppa Campioni,
and Coppa Italia.
E Coppa Italia, okay, with Mc D'Antoni, Bob Mc Adoo,
Yes.
Vittorio Gallinari's father.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you like Danilo Gallinari?
Yes. I think he's a fabulous player. I like his style of play. I think he's a very versatile player. He can do many things, shoot from three. He can dribble to the basket. Yeah, he's a really good, complete player. I like him. Very, very competitive.
Who is your favorite player of the NBA history? Magic Johnson?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Why?
Because he's the most different player in the history of the NBA. Like in the NBA, his sky hook is unduplicated, unmatched, unprecedented. No, you don't see players playing with this efficiency and this consistency as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Who is Ken Barlow today?
Ken Barlow today is a father, husband, a mentor to many students in the high school or school of superiority. Nice guy.
Okay. And you remember about Reggio Calabria, the city of Reggio Calabria?
Yes. Actually, it was a great year. I wanted to stay more than 1 year, but the team was going through some changes, and I wasn't able to. But Coach Carlo Recalcati, Giovanni Benedetto were great coaches. The players there were Massimo Mento, Roberto Bulara, Kevin Pritchard was the other American, Marco Baldi, Marco Spengaro, Paolo Giuliani, Sandro Santoro. It was a great group. I wasn't real familiar with Reggio before I arrived there, but once I arrived there, it was one of my favorite seasons in Europe.
Congratulations for your memory.
Yeah.
Mamma mia. One question: how exciting was it to the enter of the Hall of Fame of Indiana? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. It was a great honor. Really a tribute to the many coaches and I played with a lot of really good players in my high school, college, and professional career. And so I must give them credit as well for helping me to develop and becoming a good player.
You played in various parts of Italy, Treviso, Pistoia, Sassari, Montecatini, Livorno. What kind of difference about this place against Reggio Calabria?
No, listen. Everywhere I played, I found good basketball players, and I found good people in the city. I found great Italian food, great Italian culture. I absolutely loved every place I played in Italy. probably the most difficult place that I played because the team was struggling was in Sassari. But Pistoia was awesome. Montecatini was awesome. Livorno, all in Toscana, was awesome. Reggio Calabria is one of my favorite places. But then I had a great time in Milano and Treviso as well.
What do you remember about Carlo Recalcati, your coach?
One of the best coaches I ever had. I think he was a player's coach because he's a former player. So he understood the mentality of players. And not only was he a former player, he was a former player at a very high level. And so his relationships with the players, I thought was very good. I highly respect Carlo Recalcati, and I wish I could have played for him most of my career. He was a great coach. I enjoyed him.
Pizza or pasta?
Pasta.
Pasta? Come, carbonara, come. What do you remember?
Bolognese, carbonara, frutta di mare.
Wonderful.
Tutte le cose.
Bene, bene. Are you still in contact with any players of Viola, Reggio Calabria?
Hey, listen, yes, I speak every now and then because now we have the internet and we have like Zoom or FaceTime, or we have Facebook. So I talk to guys every now and then on Facebook. I haven't talked to. I used to talk to Roberto Bullara sometimes, and I used to talk to Massimo Mento sometimes, and Sandro. They're all my friends on Facebook. So every now and then I see them and I talk to them. And Giovanni Benedetto, the assistant coach. Yeah,
great person.
Yep,
Giovanni
great person.
Is a great person. Do you know Roberto Bullara play now in a season in a C League? Hey,
hey, that's fabulous, man. That's unbelievable.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, if he is so inspired,
it's a real story. He played with the son Federico,
yeah,
together, and 10 point, 12 point for match.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
that's great, man. That's great. If you see him, you have to tell him I said hello, man. Congratulations.
Okay.
It's almost 60 anni.
No, 60 quasi, 57, 57, maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you still in relationship with Kevin Pritchard, current president of Indiana Pacers basketball operation?
Yeah, I've talked to Kevin a couple times over the last 4 or 5 years. He gave me some tickets to a couple games, but I don't talk to him very often. But he's been very kind and very, very friendly to me over like the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Do you remember a game with Pfizer, a game in particular?
Yes, I remember some great games. I remember Pfizer Scavolini, Scavolini, una Victoria.
We have tape.
Excuse me?
We have tape.
Oh, you have tape?
Yes. I send you.
No, you have the tape?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss you, man. I'm gonna kiss you. Listen.
I have tape.
Wow. So we have
send
to
with transfer in 2 days. Okay.
Yeah, listen. Reggio Calabria, Pfizer, Scavolini was a great game. We won the game in Pesaro. There was another game, Virtus Bologna. We won in Bologna. There was another great game, Olympia Milano in Reggio Calabria. We won that game, I think, in overtime. It was. You have those tapes?
I don't know. I search in my archivio.
Hey, listen.
I search.
Okay, listen. We must figure that out. It's the only season of my career I don't have is from Reggio Calabria.
I don't know. in this season, I have Bologna, Pesaro, sure. Pesaro, Ascavolini. Ok. Poi non lo so. Many friends.
Let me ask you for 3 games. If you have Pfizer Scavolini a Pesaro, if you have Pfizer nor Bologna a Bologna.
A Bologna, sì.
Yeah, and if you have Pfizer Olympia Milano,
I don't know.
Reggio.
These I don't know. But okay. I check my many friends give me some VHS.
Okay, VHS, yeah.
And I convert and transmit game.
Yeah.
Tell me about Bob Mc Adoo.
Hey, listen, Bob Mc Adoo, I spoke to him maybe 1 week ago. Bob Mc Adoo is probably my favorite player all time, not because he's just a great player, but he taught me how to be a professional basketball player. Like when I was 22, he was 35. We were roommates. We were teammates. He taught me everything that enabled me to play for 16 years in Europe. He's the best. And as a player, he was unstoppable. I mean, he was a great scorer, a great competitor, and he was like that every day in practice and every game. He came ready to play. Awesome man. I love Bob Mc Adoo.
I remember do. What do you think about the NBA now?
It's a different game. It's more they shoot the 3-pointers much more than when I was playing basketball. But the skill sets, it's a different game. They don't play with the number 5 player close to the basket very much anymore. But it's a good game. Very players are very talented.
Have you watched The Last Dance?
No.
Why?
Hey, listen, I lived through The Last Dance. I know the whole story.
Ken, a message for all your fans in Reggio Calabria.
Hey, listen, I really enjoyed my time in Reggio Calabria. I'm very thankful for this opportunity, and I salute all my friends, all the fans, at this moment to stay safe, and blessings to each and every one of them. I love them. I really enjoy. I really wanted to stay in Reggio, but anyway, they were changing some things with the team, and I couldn't. But it was all good. I love my time. Gustavo Tolotti, do you ever talk to him?
I called Gustavo one time some out, and in the last call, Gustavo blocks Michael Jordan in 1989.
Okay.
In Valtellina circuit.
Okay.
Nike, wow. Nike organized a tournament with all the American player with Italian player, and Gustavo blocks MJ.
Wow.
It's real.
I wish they do they have a photo? They need a photo of that.
Photo and video, but video. Photos. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
Ciao, buonanotte.
Ciao, a presto.